A series of videos that'll send chills straight down your spine and won't leave anyone unmoved. A guy named Diego lives in a seriously haunted house and keeps capturing creepy paranormal stuff on camera. At first, he sees tiny hands reaching out from his daughter's closet like something wants to play. But when he gets closer, there's no one there.
Amy? 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 Amy?
And that's just the warm-up. A few minutes later, he watches something drag his daughter under the bed.
Amy! Amy!
He rushes to help, but both she and whatever took her are gone. Creepy enough? Maybe. But things only got worse in the following days. First, a blanket standing upright in the middle of the room with no one underneath. Then, Diego spots a creepy pale-faced child with dead eyes staring at him from under the table. But the absolute peak of the nightmare, that moment on the stairs.
Amy! Amy?
Even if this is all staged, it's still seriously disturbing and surprisingly well done. Child ghosts are one of the creepiest things in the paranormal world. Tiny shadows, quiet footsteps, faint laughter, way more terrifying than regular ghosts. One day, Daria Solis started hearing that kind of stuff at home. Weird noises at night, little shadows darting around. So she set up some cameras to find out what was really going on. And one night, while she and her husband were sleeping, one of the cameras captured something that'll give you the chills. The family has no kids, so Daria's convinced it's the ghost of a girl who's made their house her new home. Whether they call an exorcist or just burn the house down, they haven't decided yet. But for now, they live with the constant feeling that something's there, and it definitely doesn't seem friendly. In this creepy investigation, a paranormal hunter from the YouTube channel Midwest Ghost Hunter explores an abandoned factory somewhere in the Midwest. It used to be full of workers. Now, all that's left is silence, darkness, and echoes of tragedy. Locals say the place became a hotspot for accidents, unexplained fires, and even deaths. And from the very start of the video, it's clear something's seriously off.
There's an eerie feeling in here. Are you one of the tannery workers? Or are you one of the spirits that came through the portal? Make another one of those sounds. Okay. What the hell? I just felt a rush of cold air right next to me. Was that you? Oh. Okay. He's making a lot of noise in here. Jesus. All right, I want out of here. Dude, it just freaking touched me. I felt a cold hand run right up my back. Oh God, that was absolutely terrifying. Just stay calm. What? That door just shut. Oh, oh no. I am not gonna be stuck in here.
The guy hears footsteps, rustling, and then feels something ice cold touch him. Panic starts to set in. Moments later, the camera catches something terrifying.
Oh God. One of the ones back there moved. I freaking just heard that. Are these mannequins possessed? She just moved. She more than moved. She slid forward.
One of the creepy mannequins actually moves. Then, the guy heads upstairs and sees a cart rolling on its own.
That was insane communication. He literally just said how he died. And that's what they say. They say that a worker died here. That totally makes a lot of sense. Whoa. What the hell? Something just moved down there. Holy shit. Oh my God.
The noises and footsteps keep coming, but the scariest moment happens soon after.
Anyone in here? Sounded like something in there. If there's anyone in there, could you peek out from this doorway? Man, I get a creepy feeling looking in there. What the f was that? Something just went flying. Holy shit.
A severed mannequin hand suddenly falls off a table. That's when it hits him. This isn't just some abandoned factory. It's a place where dead objects come to life. You want to think it's fake, but man, his reactions and acting are on point. One night, a guy suddenly hears a woman crying for help, like someone screaming, "Help me, please," right outside his door. He grabs his phone and heads outside, just in case, and what he sees makes him freeze. He had no idea what he was looking at and wasn't about to push his luck. He says that creepy face vanished as quickly as it appeared, but the voice kept calling out a little longer. This clip is from a live soccer match broadcast in 2014, but it only went viral recently after someone rewatched it and noticed something. The match took place in Argentina between two local teams. Totally normal, or so it seemed. But if you look closely at one of the stands, there it is. A ghostly figure literally runs through the crowd, and the creepiest part, no one reacts. It's like no one even saw it. This moment sparked a huge debate. Some say it's just a camera glitch, but others point out how human-like the figure looks and the way it moves through people. Way too weird to be nothing. So, what do you think it was? Drop your theories in the comments. A video recently blew up online, with the uploader claiming they caught something alien on camera. Let's take a look. Viewers ran the footage through a bunch of filters to see if it was fake, and the filters showed something real was definitely there. Not drawn, not overlaid, it was in the shot. But still, it could have just been someone in a costume, especially since there's no context at all, no location, no date, no eyewitnesses. No wonder skeptics immediately rolled their eyes and called it a cheap viral stunt for views. This next one was captured by a security camera during Hurricane Laura, right on the beach. And even though the storm is raging like crazy, the camera picks up something that has nothing to do with the weather. In the middle of the storm, you can barely make it out, but a figure calmly walks toward the shore. Despite the high winds, it doesn't even flinch, and then, boom, there's a weird flash of light. And just like that, the figure vanishes. No more flash, no more person. It seriously looks like someone teleported, or got yanked straight out of our world. Got any theories? Share them below the video. This creepy story happened in the US when a group of friends was driving down a dirt road late at night. Everything was fine until a strange woman suddenly appeared from the darkness. Based on how they described her, she looked like something out of a witch story. Let's watch.
What's that? What is? Whoa, 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 whoa. What is that? What is that? What is that?
Is that a person?
What is that? It's a person, yeah.
What
oh
the
my
fuck?
God. What? Hello? I'm going in reverse.
Judging by the guy's reaction, they were terrified, and you really can't blame them. A ragged woman with messy hair stumbling toward their car? Yeah, hard pass.
What the hell is that, man? Look.
It's a person.
It's... Oh my...
Hold on.
I'm gonna get a little closer. Hey!
Get out of the road.
Hello! What?
We need to get... Jesus. It's Matt. Go.
Oh my God. Shit. What the?
Oh, shit. What the?
Sadly, the footage cuts off right there. If it wasn't a prank, let's just hope their engine didn't die at the worst possible moment and they got out of there fast. Researchers from a popular YouTube channel decided to investigate a mysterious steel pipe sticking out of the ground in the middle of a forest. While recording an episode in search of interesting spots, they stumbled upon this pipe and decided to lower a GoPro camera into it. None of them expected to find a dark, damp space on the other side, possibly a tunnel. But the most disturbing part was the sounds they heard. Some viewers think it might have been growling or heavy breathing. Was it an underground monster or just a draft? The next incident happened to a regular security guard during his night shift. Stepping out of his booth to talk on the phone with his girlfriend, he suddenly notices something terrifying and creepy near a street lamp.
Que brillan como tus ojitos viciosos.
Ay, mi amor, muchas gracias, bebé, pero mi amor, entiende que yo
Amor,
me preocupo.
amor,
¿Qué tienes,
amor,
Amor, cálmate.
amor, amor, es que hay algo ahí. Amor, no. No. Ay.
A dark, small figure with legs as thin as matchsticks appears from around the corner, giving the guard a serious fright. What is this gnome? And why, standing under the street lamp, is nothing visible but its dark silhouette? So many questions and, as usual, no answers. A few weeks ago, a TikTok blogger named Frank Devil, who had recently moved into a new house, began noticing strange things. It all started when he was in his living room and heard a loud knock on the door.
Escuche, acabo de empezar a escuchar a tocar desde esa puerta. ¿Están tocando desde ahí? ¿O es cosa mía? Míralo, míralo. ¿Hola? No puede ser. ¿Qué coño es eso? ¿Qué coño es eso, tío? ¿Qué coño es eso? ¿Qué cojones? Hay una luz aquí encendida también. ¿Qué era eso, loco? ¿Qué coño era eso? No hay nada, tío.
Summoning his courage, Frank went to check, but no one was there. The next day, while fixing an electrical outlet, he found something disturbing.
¿Qué cojones es esto, tío? ¿Qué cojones es esto? Ahí está. Ajá, pero... No, aquí hay algo. Aquí adentro hay algo, ¿Qué cojones? ¿Foto? ¿Esto qué es, un niño? ¿Esto qué es? ¿Una mujer?
A black bag containing torn photos of people he didn't recognize.
Señores, acabáis de ver con vuestros propios ojos lo que acabo de encontrar aquí dentro.
Frank guessed that the previous owners might have been involved in black magic or rituals. After that discovery, strange occurrences became more frequent. The knocking continued, but he couldn't find its source. One night, while watching TV, the electricity suddenly went out. Frank began recording, and this time he captured something truly frightening.
Chicos, comienzo a grabar, se me acaba de apagar las palancas otra vez. Se saltaron las jodidas palancas una noche más. Me está sucediendo casi todas las noches, ¿vale? Y que tenga que seguir viviendo aquí porque no tengo dónde ir. ¿Qué cojones es eso, tío? Voy a llamar.
This incident made him consider moving out. However, the strange events continued the next night, and he managed to record a figure outside his house.
Está alto.
Many viewers believe the house is cursed and that it might be related to the previous owner, who was allegedly a witch. When the family went to bed, the daughter woke up to the sound of a cat coming from inside the closet. What a strange family, you might think. They forgot a cat in the closet. But the twist is they don't even have a pet. The girl immediately turned on her camera and flashlight to figure out what was going on.
Están empezando a escuchar ruidos. Escuché como un gato. Como dos gatos que se estuvieron peleando dentro. Oh, se escucha mucho. Se está abriendo el closet. A ver, voy a checar porque parecen gatos.
It seems the girl might be a bit unobservant. How could she not notice that face? Later, the girl wrote that when she opened the door, she felt something grab her leg, but she managed to break free. Interestingly, the family didn't hear any noises except for the girl's scream. When they turned on the light, they found nothing unusual in the closet, and such events never happened again, according to the girl. In 2015, an American named Kevin Brown visited the Fort Worth Museum of Science and History in Texas with his young nieces and nephews. While photographing everything on his iPad, Kevin didn't notice anything unusual. However, later that day, while reviewing the photos, his niece spotted something disturbing on one of them, a sinister figure in tattered clothing with an outstretched hand. The image shocked Brown and his family. Researching online, he found similar stories about strange occurrences in the museum. Could the family have encountered a ghost? This woman woke up in the middle of the night due to strange sounds coming from outside that sounded like growling. What is this half-naked guy doing in the bushes? And why is he peeking out so sneakily? And what was the cat doing there? I don't get it. Any thoughts? A group of friends set out to explore an abandoned system of tunnels and catacombs in Canada. According to urban legend, these tunnels are said to be home to lost souls, as there were once ancient burials in this area. While exploring the catacombs, one of the friends got lost, and as the rest searched for him, they encountered a terrifying sight.
Stop playing around, man. Matt!
Oh, he's freaking us out.
A faceless figure in a white robe with a disproportionately small head. The sight frightened them so much that they immediately fled the tunnels. A short clip from a church that will leave you feeling seriously creeped out by what's happening. People are saying the video was created by an AI and looks unrealistic. I kind of agree, but I included it here just to share the creepy vibes with you all. I'm pretty sure I pulled it off. Leave a like if you got scared and subscribe if you felt a heart attack coming on. And now, I'm moving on.